It has a total of 12. Yes, 12 ingredients. Hey, Doc Martinez here. And with the holiday season upon us, I will be making some holiday themed old fashions. Today we'll be making an American tradition. Thank you for joining me on another journey down my old fashioned rabbit hole. We will be making a fruitcake old fashioned. This year, I made a list of Christmas flavors to start to get my juices flowing for holiday cocktail ideas. And fruitcake was one of the holiday flavors on my list. However, at the time, I didn't think I'd be making a cocktail out of it. But then Anne from the Home Bartender came out with her video, Nutty Like a Fruitcake. After watching her awesome video, link below, and if you're not subscribed to her, make sure to head over there after this video and subscribe. So, after watching her video, I thought, okay, this can be done. So I went online and started to do some research. And now, David from Cocktail Fridays came out with a video too. Also, Nutty Like a Fruitcake. I always love his videos, especially his intros, they're so funny. If you haven't seen any of his videos, go over and check them out. And of course, subscribe. I will leave a link to those below as well. Cocktail quiz time. Why is eating fruitcake an American Christmas tradition? The answer can plumb be surprising. Fruitcake is an ancient goodie, with the oldest versions made by the Romans as a kind of energy bar to sustain their soldiers in battle. Fruitcake soon proliferated all over Europe and was especially popular with Victorian England when it became a vital part of celebrating holidays and weddings. Fun fact, both Princess Diana and Kate Middleton served fruitcakes at their weddings, making this cake a monarchy favorite. Fruitcake is essentially the most hated cake in the existence of baking, according to the Huffington Post. The historic Christmas cake is actually edible for up to 25 years after it is made. Shockingly, this doesn't make it any more appealing. While researching for my fruitcake old fashioned, I decided to use Anne and David's Nutty Like a Fruitcake cocktail as the base inspiration, and then to change up a few things to make it an old fashioned cocktail instead of a tiki. Then, another funny thing happened. My wife decided to make fruitcake cookies. No, it wasn't planned. This worked out to my benefit though, because I've never eaten fruitcake before and I didn't have any past flavor experience to base my cocktail on. To me, this meant that the stars and planets were aligning for my cocktail. So after many different variations, I'm comparing the flavors to my wife's cookies. I think I finally got something. Something that tastes like fruitcake and can also be considered an old fashioned. Now, just like any good fruitcake recipes, there's a lot of ingredients in this one. It has a total of 12. Yes, 12 ingredients. This is a first for me. Has anyone else ever used as many or even more ingredients in any of your cocktails? If so, tell me how many you used in the comments below. And which cocktail did you make? If you are liking these videos, please subscribe and hit that notification button. So let's make a fruitcake old fashioned. The many fruitcake old fashioned ingredients. 1 ounce Angel's Envy rye, finished in rum cask. 1 ounce brandy of your choice. ½ ounce Frangelico. ½ ounce wedding cake vodka. ½ ounce triple sec or Cointreau. ½ ounce grenadine. ½ ounce amaretto. ½ ounce pecan praline. 1/4 ounce orgeat almond syrup. 1/4 ounce allspice. 1 or 2 dashes orange bitters. 1 dash tiki bitters. So here you go. Here are all the ingredients to make a fruitcake old fashioned. Now let's make one. Both Anne and David use rum, but I do want to use rye. So I will be using an Angel's Envy rye. However, it is finished in a rum cask, so it's a little bit of a cheat. In a mixing glass with ice, we'll be adding 1 ounce of rye. Now we'll add 1 ounce of brandy of your choice. I'll be using this brandy from Wollersheim Distillery in Wisconsin. It was brought to me from Wisconsin by Chris and Brad, so guys, thank you very much. I did try this cocktail without the brandy, and the brandy makes a very big difference to make it taste more like a fruitcake. Next, we'll be adding ½ ounce of wedding cake vodka. Yes, wedding cake vodka. Now, this is a bottle I found. It's perfect for me because I probably not use it on anything else. It will add a hint of vanilla and cake flavors. Now I'll be adding ½ ounce of triple sec or Cointreau. This will add some orange flavor to the drink. Now let's add some fruitiness by adding ½ ounce of grenadine. I'll be using the grenadine from Liebherr Company. It does add a beautiful color to it. Makes it a little bit more Christmassy. Now let's start adding the nutty flavors. First, we're pouring ½ ounce of Frangelico. half an ounce of pecan praline, half an ounce of amaretto, and half an ounce of orgeat almond syrup. Now I'll be adding half an ounce of allspice, which is plenty because it can quickly take over a drink. But it makes a huge difference and makes everything seem more holiday, which is super yummy. Now for the bitters. So we're gonna start off with 1 to 2 dashes of orange bitters. This will help bring out some of the citrus notes, and a good dash of tiki bitters. This will add a little bit of spice and bring all the flavors together. We're gonna stir the glass until chilled. And now we're gonna strain it into an old-fashioned glass. Look at that beautiful color. I'm gonna garnish. I'll be using some of the candied fruit that my wife used in her fruitcake cookies. And there you go, a fruitcake old fashioned. Cocktail quiz time. Why is fruitcake a Christmas tradition? Eating fruitcake around the holidays stemmed from the British tradition when the dessert was sometimes called Christmas cake or plum cake. So let's taste the fruitcake old fashioned. I know, wow, that was a lot of ingredients and it took a lot to make this one, but I definitely think it's worth the outcome. So here's one of my wife's cookies. Anne suggested I compare them, so I thought that was a great idea. So here we go. First, let's try the fruitcake old fashioned. And let's compare it to a fruitcake cookie. Wow, these are both good. This is the first year I've ever had the fruitcake cookie, and I only tried it because I was trying to make my drink and I needed something to compare it to. I wish I would have been eating these from the beginning because they're actually very, very good. Thank you, wife, for making these and for helping me figure out how to make the flavor profile for my drink. So tasting the drink, it's really neat the flavors profiles that you go through. You get a little bit of that fruitiness up front, a little bit of that rye in the middle, and then the nuttiness kind of hits you at the end. And you do taste a little bit of like that cake or vanilla. So all these mix well together. I finally think I found a good balance for it so that it actually tastes like a fruitcake. Do you enjoy fruitcakes during the holiday season? What are your favorite holiday flavors? Happy holidays, and may your holiday season be fruity.